Mitraman Bandhuvam, welcome to South Asia Maps. Swagatam, Vanakkam. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy. We are continuing our discussion on demography, human demography, that is the population explosion. The population density in South Asian region. South Asia means south of Karakoram mountains, north of sacred city of Kanyakumari, east side of Kalat in Balochistan, west side of Kamrupa in Ahom's Valley, Brahmaputra Valley. This is part 9, population density. The number of people living per square kilometer. This is called arithmetic density. That is different from physiographic density, because in physiographic, instead of normal surface area, only arable land is taken. We are talking only about arithmetic normal density. Population density, I have divided into 4 parts this. High, medium, low, and the last part I cover all of them all together based upon the national average. This is the national average is 444 or 450. Low means very low when compared to, it should be less than the national average. There is a typo here. Anyway, this is our, sorry, this is the wrong, hold on, please. Yeah. Oh, I lost it totally. Excuse me, something happened. Okay, this is, yeah, I will keep it here. So, Mitram and Bandhuvam, this is our main YouTube channel, South Asia Maps J. Reddy, and I have more than 300 or so, 330 or so presentations at our YouTube channel. Varied diverse topics, human ecology, Indology, history, heritage, geography. You can go look at them. That is South Asia Maps J. Reddy. Coming to today's part. This is part 9th, right? Low. See, in South Asia, we are discussing about the population density. Part 7, 8, 9 and 10. We covered high, we covered medium, now we are covering the low, the provinces or states, broadly states, union territories, provinces. And this is our population series. I will be putting the rest of the presentation soon on the YouTube as and when the time permits. Excuse, that is about the population density, that's the low part. We discussed, we broadly divided like 3 parts: high population density, this red or pinkish area, then the green medium population density, this white area. Here Balochistan is also white, that is the arrow pointing, that is the low population density, that is the point of discussion. When you talk about the population, 2 things. You have to know how many people live in that province. What is the surface area of the province? I have calculated them, posted here, so that you need not worry about it, but I will go through how we came to that conclusion. Before that, you should be having a broader idea. I have a series called GAME. That is my acronym for Geographic Areas Made Easy. Planet Earth, 510 million square kilometers, among which 360 million. Water, 150 surface area, million units, that is million square kilometers. South Asia is 4,000, among which you can say India is 3.2. I just rounded it up. Bangladesh, Pakistan is 900. So 4,000. So among this is the provinces, their areas, because the country, the region is South Asia, India broadly, is 4 million square kilometers. The provinces has to be in thousands. So these are the 1,000 units. These are the green ones, are this Maharashtra, central provinces, Madhya Pradesh, Madhya Bharat, Rajputana, Beluch are 3,000. West Punjab is 200,000 square kilometers and so on. So I have made that presentation and you can look at that for more clarity. That's one part. The other part is overall when you talk about the India, you should be having a broader idea what is the population density for square kilometers in the planet Earth and other countries. Again, we came to the point 8,000 million people live in 150 units, that is a million square kilometers, that gives 55 arithmetic density, because you take away like Siberia and Amazonia and Sahara and all those people where there are less people, we just double it, even though that's not exact, but suffice for your purpose, 55, 110. And the real country on the planet Earth that has a high density population, sans micronations like Singapore or Hong Kong, Macau, Monaco, is Bangladesh. That has around about 1,200 people, or you just make it 10 times, 55, 110 or 111, 10 times, this is 1,100, that's the Bangladesh. Other important thing is, India has 444 or 450 people, South Asia, per square kilometer, that's the almost same as Netherlands, almost same as England. The United States has a 330 million people divided by 10 million units of area, that is 33. 40 million divided by 10 is 4. That's how we calculated. The important point is planet Earth 55, after adjustment 110, Bangladesh is 1,000 plus, that's 1,100 or 1,200, India is 444. If you keep this in mind, you are in the right track, you will appreciate this particular part that we are talking about. This is the medium low population density. See, how again you calculate the population density very briefly here without burdening you. Around about 2022 AD, the state, like take for example the Sindh province here, West Punjab province here, Baloch province here, Khyber province there, and entire Pakistan. Entire Pakistan has around about 275 people per square kilometer. How do we came to this conclusion? Because there are 214 million people living in 874,000 square kilometers. This is 1,000 units, simply say 1,000. Sindh has 50 million people living in roundabout, this is 140 units, that is 140,000 square kilometers. T is 1,000 square kilometers. It gives to the 340. So that's how we come to that point, and I have already calculated, put it for you so that you can comprehend. Very easy is, Bihar has around about 100 million people. It has a 94,000 square kilometers, or make it 100,000 square kilometers. That will be 100,000, that means 0.1 million. 100 million people divided by 0.1 million is exactly round about 1,000 or 1,100 people live per square kilometers. What does it mean? 1 square kilometer is a kilometer, 4 sides, that is 100 hectares, 250 acres, among which in India most of the area is 50% is arable land. That you will have only 125 acres of the land that has to accommodate nearly, let's say if it's a density is 1,000 people in the Bengal Delta region. Excuse me. If you give like 4 people per family, if you have 1,000 people living that 1 square kilometer, there are round about 250 families live there. You can comprehend the concept, the carrying capacity, ecological load, humans taking over the land, cutting the deforestation, everything damaging. So all these things fits into this simple concept of population density that we should pay very great attention. So this is the low population densities here. To put it, this is Kalinga or Orissa, Utkal region, this is Chhattisgarh Basin, this is Madhya Bharat, that is central provinces, farmer, Rajputana, 200 people, Balochistan, around about 40 people, and I have not shown like Uttaranchal here, and Himachal region, and the Ladakh region, Kashmir Valley, and Gilgit, Baltistan, and those areas. They are also very low density. Just I have omitted them to make the things easier for my audience. How we came to these three categories? I told you high population density is higher than 444. That is the Indus Plains, Ganges Plains, Ganga, Sindhu, Maidan. These are the region. The medium is below that national average of 440 or 450. That is in the range of 300. We talked about these green areas. Low means even below, around about 200. Again, we are covering a broader area, is not exactly 200. That's why I put this sign tilde. That means around. That's what it means. Approximately 200, 270 here, 237, 240, and so on. So it's a broader area. What are these regions that have low density of population in South Asia, south of Khyber Pass? These are the ones. Excuse me. These are in the Balochistan area, Kalat region, and Baluchi Plateau, Brahu region, and Kirthar mountain range, and Bolan ranges, and Suleiman ranges. These are some areas. If you come to Rajputana, there is Marusthali, west of Aravali areas. That is the Marwar region. Then we have the Bagar region, Sri Ganganagar, and so on. Shekhawati region, that is the Junjunu, Churu, and Shikar, and so on. Dhundar region, that is the Dausa and Jaipur and all those areas. Mewat region, Udaipur, Chittorgarh, Pratapgarh area, those. Wagad, even the Wagad is little densely populated. Overall, it is in Rajputana, that is Banswara and Durgarpur region. So this is Rajputana. Then you come to central provinces, Madhya Bharat. We miss the Kota here, and the central province, Gird region, the Gwalior area, and so on. Gwalior Damo, and Madhya Bharat region, and Malwa region, Heartland, Ujjaini, and Dhar, and those areas. The Nimad, East Nimad, West Nimad, Burhanpur, and Khargon, and Khandwa, and the Balaghat region, the southern part, Balghat and Betul, and those areas. Bhopal region, Bhopal and Raisen, and so on. And Bundelkhand part, that is the east of Jhansi, that is the all those areas, Dem and so on. Then Mahakosal region, round about Jabalpur, Sagar, Demo, and all those areas. Surguja, Chhattisgarh, Surguja basins, and Bastar region, that is Kankar, and so on. Then in the Kalinga Utkal region, Garjat, the hilly areas, and Dakshin Kosal region, that's the west of the mountains, and Bolangir and Koraput and all those regions. The coastal area, that is Mughalbandi, Kalinga region, the Puri and Katak and Balsor and all those areas. So these are the areas have a less density, low density. Remember, again, low means these are the low compared to average, but most of these provinces highly densely populated. 200 means average planet Earth is 55. If you adjust it, take away the low carrying capacity areas like Shahar and so on is 110. Even then we are talking about double that. So you can comprehend overall. Overall, like Europe is densely populated, has around about 750 million people living in 10. That means 75, entire Europe, west of Ural. That is almost Russia, west of Ural. If you take away the Russia, around about 6 million people, around about 6 million units. That means 111. That means these areas even double in population density than the Europe. That itself is a old world, densely populated. So you can comprehend all these things in a broader perspective and get an idea. But this is about, in general, about the low densely populated, these white areas of South Asian region. Hope that gives you very good idea to comprehend the socio-political events happening in the planet Earth, carrying capacity deficits, phantom carrying capacity, and drawing down the scarce resources, that is the diachronic competition, stealing from the future generation, depriving them all these, and we are burdening more and more with population density. That's why I have brought this to my audience. Hope you will see the importance of it. And Mitro and Bandhum, I really appreciate you access our YouTube channel and put your comments. See you later in other presentations.